Hey YouTubers, had a few extra minutes chilling out on a Saturday afternoon, rainy Saturday afternoon. Pretty miserable outside, so unfortunately I won't be able to go out and do any yard work or trim the bushes or anything, darn. So I've been chilling out and watching a little TV and checking out the tank, and I thought I'd shoot a quick video on care of Blyxa Japonica. As you can see in the picture, oh, by the way, this is new. I got that from J.W. Heiser. Thank you very much, sir. The downnoy came through. It looks beautiful. Hopefully that's going to take off and spread and fill that whole area there. That'll be nice. But at any rate, what we were talking about, the Blyxa right here. Did a lot of research on YouTube and on a lot of the forums out there, and everybody pretty much said, you know, once you get the Blyxa growing, that since it is a stem plant, that you should take it and basically, if you can see down in here, cut off the little shoots and stuff and replant the shoots and never trim it. Well, I've been trimming this stuff for months now, and with no ill effects. And if you can see up in here, you see the new growth coming up through, and you know, trim it down like you would monkey grass or any of that stuff, you know, out in your where aren't you, the photogenic one right here. But you can trim it down with a pair of scissors, shape it however you want to or anything. I have not had a problem with it whatsoever. If anybody has and they have a story to tell, please comment to me and I will revise what I'm saying right now. But as far as I have been able to tell, yes, you can trim it with scissors. I've done it multiple times with no problems. You can also go ahead and you know, go down in and trim it and replant it. It just seems like an awful lot of work for, you know, I guess if you want it to really look perfect, you could do it that way. But it does grow back. So thought I'd add my 2 cents on that. Like I said, if somebody has been out there has had a problem, tried to trim it with scissors and it died off or something like that, please comment, leave a thing, and I'll be glad to address whatever comments I get. And got my angels here, aren't they beautiful? 2 Petco store specials. Got them at a good price, and they are just gorgeous little fish. And there's my Apisto, the last remaining Apisto. Anyways, I'll give you a quick view of the tank, other than a trimming, which I did finally do the trimming on. There's my Sunset High Grow. It's bouncing back now since I've been hitting it with the potassium, and the leaves are looking much better. The old ones eventually just kind of fall off, and you know, you go through the process. That's the bronze Wenditti, looking good. Still having a little issue with some blackbeard algae. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. You can see it growing on the leaf right there, swaying in the breeze. But you know, hey, algae's part of aquariums, so what are you gonna do? Zoom back out. But once again, you can trim Blyxa Japonica with scissors and it does not kill it. I haven't had a problem with it, and it definitely is a lot easier than pulling it all up by the roots and trimming off the smaller branches or whatever and then going through and replanting. May look a little bit nicer that way, but it seems like an awful lot of work when you can just get in there with a pair of scissors and trim it up. Of course, it does get kind of messy, and I definitely, if you're going to trim it, make sure you turn any external filters or whatever off. Otherwise, it's going to be all over the place. What I like to do is just trim it and keep a net in one hand and the scissors in the other hand, and kind of scoop it as I trim a bunch of it off. Scoop it right out, because it does get up and float all over the top of the water, and it gets messy, especially if you got some plants that are already hitting the surface. But I'll leave you with that. Everybody have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.